Okay, guys. I want to briefly talk about dating. This is another request that I got. Got it a while back. I just haven't been able to actually fulfill the request. So I'm gonna kind of briefly speak about dating. Someone asked me what I thought about dating, um, and they wanted to know, I guess, in the sense of relationships, that I think dating was a good thing, or do I think just kind of what do I think about it? My opinion about dating. I mean, obviously, I think dating. I guess I'm American. I grew up in America, so um, I definitely think dating is a good thing to do. I think there needs to be a lot more conversations about it. I think what happens as it pertains to relationships, I think that I'm under the impression that people really do rush into relationships, that we get into relationships too fast, that we're too quick to put a label on things. Instead of just spending time getting to know a person. I think if we spend more time, if you want to call it dating a person, before you start slapping labels on everything, you would avoid a lot of heartbreak, a lot more people, a lot of relationships. It wouldn't even have to come to a broken relationship. I think you can date a person, get to know them, and find out if you're compatible. To me, that is the main purpose, of, at least when I'm dating, that is the purpose of dating, is to find out if I am compatible with that person, if they're compatible with me, spend time getting to know them. And if at some point in that process we determine that, it doesn't mean that you're a bad guy or a bad woman, that we're just not compatible for each other, then we can part ways, and it's no harm, no foul. I think if people did that, it'd be just a lot less drama. But I think because we're kind of a lot of times led off of other motives or other motivations, physical attraction overtakes some people, and they just feel like, oh, I got to hurry up and put a label on this and kind of lock down my territory, so to speak. And you didn't even get to know that person. You don't know the essential things, like whatever is essential for you, because everybody's different. What's important to me may not be important to you. So when I'm dating for the purpose of trying to find out if this is a man that is compatible with me, if we have the same basic morals and principles, the same values, the same belief systems, because I am under the belief that how can two walk together unless they agree? That's what the Bible says, and I truly believe that. I mean, how can you mate up with somebody and y'all don't have commonalities on things that matter? So, of course, it's two different people coming together. You're not going to agree on everything, but I think your core belief system, I feel like, has to be in tune with each other for it to be successful down the line. That's just my opinion. So that is my purpose for when I date. But I'm not one that's quick to slap a label on something and say, oh, this is my man, we're in a relationship, because I don't want to get in a relationship with somebody that I really don't know if that person is compatible with me. Now, I will admit, when I was younger, I was guilty of that very same thing, jumping into relationships too fast. You live and you learn. And it was never because of me. I was never a person that felt like, oh, I need to be in a relationship. Like, I like companionship and everything, and I enjoy the idea of having a companion or a mate, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't have to have it. What would happen with me is usually I would get the guys that, they were quick to slap a label on things. They didn't want to just date. They wanted to hurry up and say, you're my woman. And so I would allow myself in the past to be pressured into relationships sooner than I was ready to. But, like I say, you learn with time and with age and experiences. And that was something I learned from me, that it's just, I'm not going to be pressured into relationships. When that time comes and that right person or whatever, that's what I do, but not before then. So basically, I guess that's my opinion on dating. It's kind of like each to his own, but I really think we just need to spend more time having real conversations. I think we don't ask the right questions when we're dating people. We don't really find out what's important to us so we can make a clear decision. We're kind of led by emotions. We're led by physical attraction, and sometimes just other things that really should not be the determining factor of whether or not you date someone or whether or not you end up in a relationship with that person. So my advice is just to talk, have a lot of conversations. finding out what you need to know, and then pay attention, after you talk, because people can tell you anything. After you talk and you have those conversations, watch what they do. Pay attention to their actions, because, as the saying goes, action speaks louder than words. So that's pretty much, I guess, my stance on dating. I guess you guys can let me know how you feel about dating. Oh, and the other thing, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. They also asked me, the person who sent me this request, I think one of the questions included with this was, do I think that dating multiple people is wrong? I would say no. Here's my thing though. Going back to communication. I think people should be honest with themselves and with the person that they're dating or getting to know or whatever. You should just be real about where you are, what you're looking for, what mode you're in. If you're in that mode where you're like, hey, I just want to exclusively date this one person, then fine, but that person needs to know that that's what you desire. And if they can't adhere to that, then that could be something maybe that causes you guys to part ways pretty soon. But I think it's wrong to tell a person that you're exclusively dating them and you're seeing other people, because I think that causes hurt feelings for no reason. And really, you could have just said from the beginning, I like you and I want to get to know you, but I am also getting to know some other people. Are you okay with that? Are you not okay with that? So they can at least make an informed decision about what they want to do. So I guess that's basically it on the dating. You guys let me know what you think about it. Peace.